Hello, EOS Nation, and welcome to episode 26 of EOS Hot Sauce. I'm your host, Daniel Keys, and I got another spicy one for you this week. In this week's episode, we've got EOSIO 2.0, Rio Blockchain Week and the EOS Community Conference, StartEOS Formal Verification Project, BOS IBC for USDT, WAXPerts and Ask Wax, LiquidApps, EOS Nation Proxy, Staking Philosophy and Vision, High Fidelity, and EOS Locally, peer-to-peer EOS to fiat. EOS Hot Sauce is available in every format. You can watch it on YouTube, listen on SoundCloud, listen on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcast player of choice, and subscribe to the EOS Nation newsletter to get notified anytime there's a new episode available. First up, we got EOSIO 2.0. BlockOne has released the much-anticipated EOSIO 2.0, just 2 weeks after EOSIO 1.8 was activated on the EOS public network. The code contains many new features and is currently being tested by the block producers. The improvements in performance are significant, and so far no problems have been reported. Let's take a look at what's under the hood for EOSIO 2.0. EOS VM. This is a high-performance WebAssembly engine and it's specialized for blockchain applications. Processing smart contracts with EOS VM will use network resources like CPU and RAM more efficiently and boosts overall performance substantially. It's 6 times faster than the WebAssembly engine currently used in EOSIO 1.8 and 12 times faster than the engine used in 1.0. EOSIO Quick Start Web IDE. EOSIO 2.0 comes with its own integrated development environment, or IDE, which will make life much easier for EOSIO blockchain developers. It's a web-based toolset that runs in any browser and is set up in minutes. WebAuthn support. EOSIO 2.0 supports the absolute latest in security standards, namely WebAuthn, a web standard published by the World Wide Web Consortium, or W3C. Signing transactions will be easy without the need of any additional software, such as wallets. Users can simply generate keys and store them securely on existing devices with a password, fingerprint, or face detection. Or they can use a YubiKey. Weighted threshold multi-signature block production support. A new variation of MSIGs that allows block producers to use different keys to sign blocks on primary and backup block production hardware. EOS Nation was excited to upgrade our nodes on the Jungle testnet and take EOSIO 2.0 for a test drive. As you can see in the graphic shared on our website, the improvements in performance compared to the previous version are staggering. Significant testing will need to be done, but if everything goes well, we can see the blazing fast speeds of EOSIO 2.0 live on the EOS public network before the end of 2019. Dan Larimer followed it up by teasing the community with hints about EOSIO 3.0, which focuses on scaling RAM and greatly enhanced database API and database performance. The foundations of EOSIO have never been stronger. You can find links and graphics for everything we discussed at the article on our website at eosnation.io. Up next, Rio Blockchain Week and EOS Community Conference. The EOS Community Conference 2019 in Rio is welcoming EOS thought leaders, developers, and block producers from all over the world this week. The organizational team did a great job putting together an interesting agenda, and the schedule of all the activities and speakers has already been published. The ECC is part of the Rio Blockchain Conference on the 15th of November, which addresses general blockchain topics as well as offering practical blockchain workshops for developers. The EOS Nation team will be well represented at the event, with CEO Yves LaRose, COO Daniel Keys, that's me, and EOS Nation Ambassador Stuart Rodriguez will be attending and participating in the activities throughout the week. Yves will be giving 2 talks as he speaks on the stage about the EOS community moving forward and BOS governance, while also being on a panel discussing EOS governance. And I'll be giving an introduction to EOSIO during the Rio Blockchain Conference, as well as facilitating the Unconference, which the whole community is invited to participate in. Those of you not lucky enough to make it to Rio can take solace in the fact that you'll be able to still watch the talks live streamed on YouTube. The live chat is sure to be active, allowing the whole EOSIO community to come together as we watch the streams from all over the world. To get into the mood of the conference, we encourage you to watch the latest video by EOS Rio, giving us a glimpse of what we can expect this week. Join us and let's keep building on change. Up next, StartEOS Formal Verification Project. The security of smart contracts is essential for the safety of users' funds. A few bad lines of code can create a lot of FUD, even going so far as harming the reputation of the underlying blockchain protocol. To prevent such incidents, developers are well advised to get several audits from security experts and users should insist on such audits before depositing large amounts of funds in an account controlled by a smart contract. While there are many great teams for security audits, the ultimate goal must be an automated process, and the StartEOS team just made a huge step in the direction with their first global EOS-based formal verification project. Formal verification uses logic to verify the credibility of a program to get the expected results without bugs. Mr. Lee, the founder of the project and CEO of StartEOS, said, "We should focus on realistic and applied features for this formal verification project, and we aim to create a big product that will not only serve for StartEOS, but also for the whole EOS society and the entire blockchain industry." The Blockchain Technology Research and Application Joint Laboratory, a StartEOS established company, and the University of Electronic Science and Technology of China, or the UESTC, worked on this project in stealth mode for the last 18 months and have now released the results in a detailed article on Steemit. The current system includes 4 different roles: the users, who upload an EOS smart contract to the system for testing; the analysts, who audit submitted code of smart contracts; the evaluators, who arbitrate the smart contracts that are in dispute; and the administrators, who manage the permissions of the website. All of them are connected through a smart contract, and the future goal of the project is to reduce human intervention in order to scale and serve larger numbers of users and developers. For now, we would like to congratulate the team for reaching this first milestone and are looking forward to hearing further news from this exciting and extremely important project. You can learn more about the project in the links at the bottom of the article on our website. Up next, BOS IBC for USDT. E-commerce payments on the blockchain became much more feasible since BOS, the business operating system, introduced the 3-second last irreversible block, which enables almost instant settlement of transactions. Another problem for merchants that accept cryptocurrencies as payments is the volatility of these crypto assets. Stablecoins could help in this regard, and Bitfinex is doing their part by bringing USDT onto the EOS network. The BOS Core team quickly reacted and made USDT also available on BOS by introducing BOS IBC, or Inter-Blockchain Communication, for USDT, making instant payments with non-volatile crypto assets possible. We're happy to announce that TokenPocket, one of the most popular wallets, has already supported the BOS IBC USDT transfers. Let's see what happens next as we keep breaking down barriers to mass adoption. Interested in earning a few BOS tokens while also supporting the EOS Community Conference at the same time? Check out Tojukaka's recent post that explains how to easily participate. You can find the link to that and everything else we mentioned at the bottom of the article on our website. Up next, WAXPerts and #AskWax. With creative initiatives like WAXPerts, it's no wonder the Wax community keeps growing. The new reputation system on Telegram rewards the most active, supportive, and knowledgeable community members as they accumulate points on their way to becoming WAXPerts. How does it work? Simply join their Telegram chat to earn or share reputation points, and those who get on top of the leaderboard will be rewarded with Wax merchandise. Not a WAXPert yet? They also got you covered as they just introduced #AskWax Tuesdays, a Twitter initiative that will answer all your questions about the project. Just tweet your question with the #AskWax, and the Wax team will answer. If you want to support Wax getting listed on Binance, give some love to @weed_miner, who suggested Wax for the next community coin. Up next, LiquidApps. As one of the most exciting projects on EOS, LiquidApps is well known in the community and continues to build a reputation as a flexible second-layer scaling solution. It provides a wide selection of services not just for EOS, but also for other blockchains. The team has an impressive track record, and having recently released DSP 2.0, the future looks bright for dApps. Besides the technical innovations, the team led by CEO Benny Hakak became a vocal advocate for more open-mindedness within the crypto community, writing articles on the topic and reminding everyone that we all share similar goals. It's easy to get passionate about the LiquidApps approach, and the dApp Nights came to life to channel the worldwide enthusiasm for the project. This program is open to anyone and holds regular challenges to promote LiquidApps solutions to the wider crypto community. Congratulations to the winner of the previous dApp Nights challenge, the real Nicholas Flanell, who managed to put LiquidApps on the radar of the famous crypto YouTuber Ivan on Tech. During the EOS community meetup in Seoul at the beginning of October, the LiquidApps team met with Ivan, which resulted in an extensive interview with Benny about EOS in general and LiquidApps more specifically. What a great success for the dApp Nights, LiquidApps, and the whole EOS community. Want to join the dApp Nights? Fill out the form we linked on our website and jump right into the current DApp Nights challenge. The task is to find a catchy slogan for the project, and if you come up with a funny meme to give your catchphrase a visual, you'll earn extra points. Post your slogan to Twitter and use the hashtag DappNights to complete the challenge. Still figuring out what the DApp network is all about? The brand new Liquid Learn initiative will allow you to earn some DApp tokens while getting familiar with various concepts. There has never been a better time to get involved with the DApp network. You can learn more about that and everything else we mentioned in the links at the bottom of the article on our website. Up next, EOS Nation Proxy, Staking Philosophy and Vision. The EOS Nation Proxy only supports block producers that we believe bring value to the ecosystem. Based on our deep involvement in the EOSIO ecosystem, this judgment is based on our prior experience working with block producers and our general observations. We judge selection based on several factors including competencies and/or contributions in these areas. 1. Technicality. 2. Community. 3. Governance. 4. Fiscality, entrepreneurship, business model. 5. Geographic diversity. And 6. Value and diversity. Strengthen the network. Your stake, your rewards. The process couldn't be easier. All you need to do is visit proxy.eosnation.io, log in using any of the provided methods, and click the Do It button. This will generate a transaction containing 2 actions: setting your stake to our Proxy4Nation, and signing up to our proxy to receive your share of the inflation. Approve the transaction, and that's all there is to it. Also, as a daily bonus, we'll give a bit of CPU to all of our stakers. Thank you for supporting EOS Nation and helping us achieve our vision for a healthy ecosystem. Up next, High Fidelity. As one of the first projects to receive funding from EOS VC, $35 million from Galaxy Digital, High Fidelity is one of the much anticipated projects to go live on EOSIO. However, due to the slow development and adoption of VR technology headsets, the company decided to shift its focus from the more general use of VR and gaming into a more specific use case, and worked on a solution to conduct online meetings remotely. Such meetings would take place in the so-called metaverse, which does not rely on the use of VR hardware, and therefore increases the chances of wider adoption. Since the most important measure of a platform's popularity are user numbers, we think it's a wise decision to react to the current market realities and avoid hurdles for early users. This move makes a lot of sense given that High Fidelity CEO Philip Rosedale previously developed the popular virtual civilization Second Life, which is populated by 1 million active users, generating $700 million in annual transaction volumes. The High Fidelity team recently encouraged their followers on Twitter to take a few minutes to create a 3D avatar to use in their desktop or VR mode, indicating that some nice progress has been made since the pivot in May. Creating a 3D avatar can be done with just a smartphone after downloading the app from their website. The process feels rather neat, and the resemblance of the facial features is astonishing. Having your own 3D avatar in the metaverse is just the beginning. You can already start building your own virtual place once you visit the High Fidelity open source VR platform. Make sure you visit the marketplace, where you'll already find an interesting selection of pets, furniture, soundscapes, and items like a teleportation button or confetti gun. It's your metaverse. Build what you want. Finally, EOS Locally, peer-to-peer EOS to fiat. Peer-to-peer exchanges were an important factor in the adoption of cryptocurrencies since they created the opportunity to trade crypto against a large variety of fiat currencies. We're happy to report that EOS Locally, the first peer-to-peer platform specifically for EOS, announced that they've begun their beta testing phase. All transactions are managed on-chain and secured by an escrow until the end of the trade. Another massive advantage of EOS Locally is the speed of EOS transactions, while peer-to-peer platforms for other tokens are still dealing with endless confirmations or network congestion. As a special offer, the first 2,000 users that successfully finish a trade will get a lifetime of fee rebates. Go check it out and start trading. You can find links to that at the bottom of the article on our website. And that's all for this week's episode of EOS Hot Sauce. EOS Nation is a top block producer on the EOS public network. We earn inflation rewards based on the percentage of tokens staked towards us. Those rewards are reinvested into EOSIO community, tools, and infrastructure. Help grow the ecosystem by staking your vote to EOS Nation FTW for BP or proxying to Proxy4Nation. Once again, I'm your host, Daniel Keys, and we'll see you again next week. Until then, let's keep it spicy.